In terms of it being enjoyable, I presume Andy Farrell has a fair amount to do with that. I've just read Conor Murray's book last week, and he uses the phrase emotional intelligence about Andy Farrell about half a dozen times, maybe more. It's just this guy has something very special. Like, he told an example about how after that England game where Marcus Smith had the drop goal and Murray was getting a lot of abuse online, and it was starting to get to him, but he said, like, Farrell's gift was that in a field of 30 lads, he could see I wasn't myself and picked me out and got to me and talked to me and, you know, nursed me back a little bit. Give us your perspective on Farrell, because you've seen your fair share now at this stage. I've never heard players talk about a guy so effusively. It's like if he started a cult, I think a lot of you would sign up.
Yeah. I suppose he's had a huge impact on my career. I think the players have a lot of respect for him. Not only what he did in rugby, but also life. You know what I mean? It's I've said before, like, he's a man. Do you know what I mean? But
such a presence, isn't he?
Yeah, he's such a presence, but he has a softness to him too, and a people skills to him too, and do you know, he treats you like an adult. He's not like a school teacher. He just genuinely wants you to be as good as you can be and to get the most out of yourself, and in a nice way of doing it. He's not ramming down your neck. He's just saying, if you want this, go take it with both hands and attack this thing, and have no regrets about it. You know, it's fresh. I suppose it's modern day coaching in some respects. The way people in my generation and lads younger than me are, and I think long gone are the kind of shout matches and screen and shaming lads. I think obviously there's a little bit element that is still needed, like a reality check sometimes, but I think the way he's doing it is it kind of connects to people my age or the lads coming up through.
Yeah. I don't know him at all. I've interviewed him once, a kind of behind closed doors thing, and we chatted for less than 5 minutes afterwards. I was very struck. You mentioned it there. There is a very gentle aspect to this big man, alpha, like Wigan. I'd say that was tough, old school. But there is a softness, a gentleness to him, which is very disarming.
Yeah, like, he cares, I think. I think that's what the players maybe get behind. Like, he generally cares for you. He cares about the Irish rugby team. He cares about the legacy you leave behind. And
that would strike me, though. That shouldn't be that rare amongst coaches to care.
No, but you get it's proper. Well, I feel it's genuine.
Okay.
Anyway, and I don't know. He's an interesting character. With a life story to tell as well, and he's been around rugby a long time.
Yeah.
And
did you see what Ben Earl said afterwards? He was talking about how it's been a life-changing experience for him, and he said he almost has realised how tightly wound he has been, and he was saying you come away in the lines and it's like, I can't do all the prep I'd usually do. I can't watch all the video footage I'd usually do. One time the bus door broke and we had to get out, and you know, he was sort of saying, no, the Irish lads were just having the crack. There wasn't the same stress. And he was like, why am I so tightly wound? Because I can still just go out and play rugby even if my week isn't perfect. And he was like, this is like a before and after moment for me.
Yeah. And I suppose Faz to talk about whatever happens, it doesn't matter, just get on with it. But like he'd tell me a lot of time, don't overhype yourself, don't play the game too early. Not in those exact words, but just don't use any emotional or psychological energy too early. Do you know what I mean? Even in the warm-up, stay nice and calm. Just dial in. When kick-offs when you need it. And it took a while for me. Traditionally, I would always been train really hard during the week. Get your load of confidence from training. You have to push yourself during the week, and then Saturday is just a reflection of how you train on the weekend. And as you get a little bit older and you know, you can't train maybe, well, it's not wise to train like you want to sometimes. You have to pick and choose. You're forced to think about what really matters for you in a week to get performance out the weekend, and how to stay sharp. And I think Faz has been I suppose the thought leader in that in me. Even like captain's run, I went out to a captain's run one day in the Lions and I was flying. And I did my usual kind of warm up and prep, etc. And we just started hacking a few balls around and putting them onto the left peg, and he was just like, calm down, I know you're giddy. These are the ones where you pull back. Don't push today. So he's always in tune with that kind of crack, and tries to take all the stress away from your week.
Yeah, makes sense. Are you a lefty?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you kick a rugby ball.
Not good in the scrum boots.
Surely before the end you have to try a Keith Wood drop at some stage.
Do
you deserve it. You deserve it.
I can't. Honestly, if you put me out on the pitch now with even like normal boots on, I'd struggle to drop a goal. There's a real skill in that drop the ball. You know, when you play Gaelic football as a young fella, you kind of caress the ball around the corner, or you might chop down or knee toe straight line stuff. When a drop goal, I feel it's a different skill altogether. I remember doing it before training one day, and Johnny Sexton saw me do it. He's like, your drop is all over the place. Like, what are you on about, the drop of the ball? Just let it down there and hack it. And he said to me, it's all about the drop onto the foot, striking as I hit the ground. But I tried a sense of no go